Welcome to the Schools Challenge TV, live from the CPSA headquarters at Bisley.
We've come to the home of British shooting, Bisley in Surrey. David has brought Schools Challenge Academy member Jack Brearley to further his shooting education.
We've arrived at the National Shooting Centre, the home of the 2002 Commonwealth Games. I've brought Jack Brearley down here, a member of the Schools Challenge Academy, to shoot his first rounds of Olympic trap and English skeet. And then we're going to have a little competition on all of the disciplines, English skeet, Olympic trap and double trap, and see if he can beat me. There's £1 on it.
Before we start the competition, let's answer the question, what is Bisley? In 1890, this village in Surrey became the location for the UK's National Rifle Association Championships, which moved there from Wimbledon. Bisley went on to host most of the shooting events in the 1908 Olympic Games and all the shooting for the 2002 Commonwealth Games. From there grew a panoply of shooting clubs, ranges, 2 clay target shooting complexes and even a railway carriage. It hosts events and competitions throughout the year and is headquarters for shooting organisations including the British NRA and the CPSA. Back to the shooters, and first up is Skeet. Invented by an American shooter in 1920 as a sport called clock shooting, the original Skeet course was a circle. It had a radius of 25 yards with its circumference marked off like a clock and a trap set at the 12 o'clock position. A few years later, a shooter placed a second trap at the 6 o'clock position, cutting the course in half and producing a testing yet compact layout. It caught on, and the first National Skeet Championship was held in the USA in 1926. Today it is one of the shooting sports at the Olympic Games.
So I've got to hit this pair to beat you.
You've got to hit one to draw.
Paul?
You took the front edge. Like, nicked it. That's slime.
Does that mean I won again?
Yep.
Next is Olympic trap. They go back to the car to fetch their trap guns. Oops, David says he has the wrong gun. The wrong gun, eh? A schoolboy error, or is he getting his excuses lined up in advance?
Can't believe that. Yeah, it's not my grade 5. That's my excuse. Got the wrong gun.
You have to be thinking of some more, because I'm not going to have that one when you lose.
Might have to swap guns.
You got no chance. Absolutely no chance.
He might beat me on this because I went and picked the wrong trap gun up today.
That's his excuse.
Got in the cabinet, I can't believe it.
Trap shooting has been a sport at the modern Olympics since its earliest days. Originally, competitors shot live pigeons released from traps. The clay shooting version quickly took over, with women's shooters making their debut at Mexico City in 1968. So, David, the scores on the doors.
Well, that was Olympic trap, probably one of the hardest disciplines. Jack's first time, I've shot it a fair bit before, 19-20. Unfortunately, I missed the last 2 targets, which put me up behind. But at least I'm still 1 ahead all around.
Right, so where are we going now?
We're going down to shoot the double trap, which he's going to lose.
Is it going to be enough, or will the young pretender topple the king? Next up is double trap.
If you watch when Pete mounts his gun, he does.
Yeah, in like a lock.
So he locks himself in.
Sort of like, yeah, because then you're able to do it from the waist, not.
And you look at his feet. That's the difference between trap and sporting, is you've got to get yourself a rigid thing so you don't move. Just try it.
Unlike Olympic trap, competitors aim to hit 2 clays in double trap. It was conceived partly because it is more televisual than Olympic trap. Double trap's first Olympic Games as an event was Atlanta 1996, and Peter Wilson of Great Britain won gold in London 2012. Back to the competition between David and Jack, and oh my, Jack wins by 1 target. How many is that, Jack? David reckons he is shooting fine until Jack winds him up. Still, psychological warfare is all in the game. So how does the winner react?
Are you sure?
Yep.
Only because you said that I was shooting really well until you said that. I shot 84, and yes, he took the pound off me and shot 85.
Chest band.
Won't happen again. I let him do it because I wanted
Good
to be
competition.
nice. Yeah.
Now, no bickering. After the competition, David gives Jack some coaching, though you have to ask if that's the right way round. He starts by filming Jack shooting.
One thing that Martin taught me when I was shooting double trap, completely turn it off now. Your feet have got to be equal.
While we're at Bisley, naturally the David and Jack show go to visit the CPSA, which has its headquarters here.
I'm selling.
You've been cool.
Oops, busted.
You might be able to hit that.
Let's find out what exciting stuff the CPSA has got planned for 2014.
There are other grounds around, but they don't all cater for the breadth of disciplines that you can cater for here. So it's great to have that as a venue, as a facility that's available to clay shooters. Ideally, we'd have more of them around the country where there were the disciplines working alongside each other, and we could hold training camps as we're starting to plan now for the Commonwealth Games preparations next year. The first training camp at the end of this month is going to be held at Southern Counties. And, potentially it would be good to hold some here. There's no accommodation on site here, so that's a little bit of a challenge. But yes, we need more and better facilities around the country if we're going to grow the sort of talent pool of youngsters coming through and progressing.
And finally, David has a super competition for all under 21s.
We have the last Schools Challenge Academy training day on the 16th of November for the year. We are giving one place away on that day for one of you viewers if you answer this question correctly. Where was the Commonwealth Games shooting held in 2002? Was it A, Southern Counties, B, Bisley, or C, Nuthampstead? Please email me the correct answer and one of you will be coming on the 16th to train with the Schools Challenge Academy.
And now we have the Schools Challenge news.
The Schools Challenge Winter Series started spectacularly well, with one competitor straighting the 50 target course after just 3 months of shooting. Tom Scott took up shooting after coming on a novice Schools Challenge day in August. Ben McElwain won the senior category with James Lewis and Jack Brearley in second and third. Jess Allen came first in the ladies category ahead of Isabel Doherty, and Tom Scott won the prep category with his outstanding score ahead of Toby Bennett and William Weaver in second and third. The Golden Girl is back on form. Congratulations to Charlotte Kerwood, who has won gold in the Trap Women Championships, beating some of the top shooters of the world. The Schools Challenge Academy has been one of the great success stories of the Schools Challenge year. Schools Challenge Academy members are noted as the ones to watch by Pull Magazine, official magazine of the CPSA. If you would like to take your clay shooting to the next level, there are 5 places available for 2014. Please send a shooting CV to rosie@oxfordguncompany.co.uk. It's the CPSA Awards 2014. Get voting now, please. Maybe, of course, we would not want to sway you. You will vote for the Schools Challenge to win Development Initiative of the Year, as it is now the biggest young shots organisation in the UK, with a track record bringing young shots into our sport and sending them on their way to the top level of competitive shooting. The Schools Challenge has more new and exciting programmes starting in 2014. Watch this space. In the meantime, go to cpsa.co.uk and vote. The famous Schools Challenge Game Day is back on the 17th and 18th December 2013. Just £299 for 2 full days of shooting, first clays, then a game day. To get booked in, please call Rosie on 01844 238 308. We would like to wish our current double Commonwealth champion, Stephen Walton, congratulations on his engagement to Rose Dawson, and also good luck in next year's Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. We're looking for news for our Young Shots Around the UK feature. If you are out clay shooting, why don't you take a little film with your mobile phone and send it to david@oxfordguncompany.co.uk. Now, Nut Hampstead in Hertfordshire is a shooting ground. Schools Challenge Academy member Will Ford has been there. Here he talks to Nut Hampstead's Ed Barker.
Well, young Will here is looking into sort of shooting internationally, certainly going into an Olympic Games and winning a gold medal, aspiring to do a very similar thing to what Peter Wilson did. And Will's actually enjoying shooting double trap at the moment. He came and shot the double trap Grand Prix at Nut Hampstead and enjoyed it and did very well. And he wants to carry that on with a lot of hard work and eventually go into the Olympic Games. So Will, you obviously want to shoot double trap in the Olympic Games.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you're aspiring to do.
Yeah. Well, now I've come to like a pretty good standard in sporting, I'd like to take it further and maybe go down, like try and get to the Olympics. And by going to the Olympics, you have to go down a certain discipline. And I once went to Nut Hampstead and shot double trap, fell in love with it, and just now addicted to it, and I really want to go down that route.
For more about Nut Hampstead, visit nuthampsteadshootingground.co.uk. Stratstone Land Rover is a keen supporter of the Schools Challenge, and it's not just about selling top-notch vehicles to Schools Challenge kids' parents. It's a two-way street.
Yes, I've been shooting for the very first time today and had a little bit of beginner's luck, which is great. It certainly was not what I was expecting, but I quite liked it.
The sort of people who are involved in the Schools Challenge are youngsters, and they're not really in the market for buying one of these things at the moment.
No, the kids aren't involved in buying cars today, but certainly if you look around the car park, there are a certain amount of competitive brands for us, certainly the likes of BMWs and Volvos and Audis specifically, but with the association to the Land Rover brand and certainly the association with shooting, it's not surprising to see that we're very interested in the marketplace. And of course with the kids, if you get in early, they seem to be buyers for life.
Any chance you'll be visiting the shop to buy yourself a shotgun?
I think I might be in a very short period of time, yes, very much. Especially if today's luck would hold, yes.
Stratstone is a key supporter of the Schools Challenge initiative. To get in touch with Gary, go to stratstone.aylesbury.landrover.co.uk.
That was Schools Challenge TV. I hope you enjoyed this programme. For more information on how to get involved in the Schools Challenge, the competitions, the academy, the TV, please click on the links above.